What's up, guys? Bajheera here for TGN, bringing you some more 3v3 arena commentary. On this video I'm playing Kitty Cleave with Sacredheals and Arthero. And this first match we're going up against the Holy Paladin, Affliction Warlock, and Frost Mage. Pretty unpleasant team, but since they're both clothies, I'm not feeling, I'm not too scarred. So I'm just going to get on this Warlock and pop Wreck and Bladestorm right off the bat. He instantly ports away, but that little pillar's down so we can still get on him. Hop over there, put him in a full throwdown, which I could probably kill him in, but I get feared and he gets bopped. So immediately I'm going to Shattering throw it off, get my Ren back up, and get some pressure going. Here I focus charge the Paladin and probably try to fear him, but my fear doesn't go off. So, not a big deal. And I think it actually is better that we saved the fear, and I'll show you why here in a second. So I'm stuck here. I don't really want to go on the Mage, so I'm going to kill his pet, and my Feral Druid hops up and starts getting some more damage on the Warlock. My Heroic Leap is down, so I can't hop up on the pillar just yet. But now the Warlock's down. Looks like Sacredheals might get feared, but I'm going to get on the Warlock anyway. So I get my Rend up, my Colossus Smash up, and this is a chance for us to get some huge damage on him. Now I fear the Paladin right there, and we get the kill. So that's why saving the fear might not have been so bad. And now I couldn't even tell right now if that Warlock had his pet, pet resummoned or not. But if he didn't, that would explain why he took so much damage. On classes that have pets like a Warlock and a Mage, if you can, and if it's not going to cost you, too much damage on the actual guys, or if it's not going to put you too far behind in terms of their pressure, go ahead and kill those pets, because if they've got a pet, that's utility that they're going to be losing for sure. So, it may have helped us out in that match a little bit. Alright, up next, we've got a Jungle Cleave, which is a Hunter, usually Beast Mastery Hunter, some sort of healer, and a Feral Druid. And what we're going to do on this comp as Kitty Cleave is try to sit on this Hunter as best as we can. The things you got to watch out for against Hunter teams, of course, are scatter traps, and beware of burst. Hunter teams are notorious for their burst, especially Jungle Cleave with a Beast Mastery Hunter. What we're going to do, is just continue to try to get damage on the Hunter. As a warrior, you probably, even though you have a Feral Druid on your team, you're going to want to try to keep slows on this this Hunter, which is something I don't really do a very good job of in this match. So that's if you want to learn something from this match, make sure you keep a hamstring up, because that way the Hunter can't kite you so much. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pop Recklessness here and try to Bladestorm over to the Hunter. He gets away from me because that was a pretty poorly timed Bladestorm. So I'm going to try to get some damage on the Feral. Switch to the Feral Druid a little bit. He's got a shield on him, so he's not going to take any damage. I see a Scatter Trap go down. He missed the Scatter Trap, but I don't want to leave it just lying on the ground. So I just go ahead and eat it, get cleansed out of it. And I see the Priest casting a Mind Control, so I focus pummel the Mind Control and get right back on the Hunter. Here's a chance for us to get some good damage on the Hunter. I got a Colossus Smash up. Me and my Feral Druid are finally being able to connect. Sacredheals, being the Gosu ninja that he is, pummels Mass Dispel. The Priest tries to Life Grip his Hunter, it looks like, but we've got him rooted so he can't get away. Now I'm stuck over here in a Cyclone. I'm just going to go ahead and eat it, and, don't have much of a choice. My trick gets down, so eat the Cyclone. Now I saw a silencing shot, so the Scatter's probably coming pretty soon. So I keep an eye out for the Scatter shot, and the Scatter Trap, whole little, CC of thingy. And see the Ice Trap going down. Go ahead and intervene over to my healer, eat the trap, and get back on the Hunter. Train that Hunter. Get him in an improved hamstring. Try to get some damage on him. My Ren falls off because I'm a champion at World of Warcraft. Now we're just all massing up on the top of this pillar. I ate a Cyclone. The Hunter has to feign death, which means we're gradually getting these guys in worse and worse position here, which is good for us. Hunter gets super low, has to disengage away from us. He's still pretty low health, but he's getting a little bit of healing from his Priest here. So at this point, his Priest is, free casting heals on him. I see a Scatter Trap go down. I missed that one, so I'm just going to get right back on the Hunter, try to peel a little bit. But in this full Scatter Trap, it's going to mean really bad things for my Feral Druid. So I'm worried about it, but I understand the game is probably in my hands at this point. So I need to get a kill on this Hunter before they kill my Feral Druid. Get him really low, see the Priest come over to heal him, focus charge, focus fear, and get this Priest finished off, get this Hunter finished off before the fear even fades. So that was a pretty fun game, guys. As Kitty Cleave, you can train targets pretty hard, and against a Hunter team, you don't really have much choice. Because if you leave a Hunter alone to just free cast and free CC, you're going to have a bad day. So sit on that Hunter, CC that Priest, or just do this. So it's the same team, same map. We're already sick of it. That game was pretty long, so we're just going to go in there and go balls to the wall. Go griff balls to the wall. If you guys get that if you guys get that reference, you're champs. Thank you for watching the vlogs. So I get a freedom. Throw it on the hunter with the Colossus smash up. I'm already sick of it. I'm gonna pop my recklessness and Blade Storm. Recklessness is still up. Get this hunter down to, you know, like 75% health, 80% health. Fear everybody. The priest gets out of it, right into a cyclone. Doesn't even get a heal off. Might get a pain suppression off while his deterrence is up. We don't care. He gets out of the cyclone into a full hodge. GG. I'm in a cyclone, but Arthero is more than happy just to ferocious bite that little hunter. And that's game. So you can take the long-term approach and, you know, train that hunter, be real, you know, careful about it, everything, or you can just go balls to the wall and blow somebody up, which is quite a bit of fun. Now this is a team, this RMP, they're on Ring of Valor, and so they're not even going to bother with me or Arthero. They're just going to go right on Sacred. But luckily, Sacred specs his Holy Paladin survival, so it's all good. We're going to go on the Mage because we can get a lot of damage on him if, you know, if we're able to stay cleansed. But since they're on Sacred, it's going to be more difficult for us to get cleanses because Sacred can hardly even spare a global because he has to heal himself so much. But Arthero and I don't care. We'll just get some clones on that priest and blow this mage up. I'm constantly sitting in a Nova. That's because I'm playing a mage. Doesn't matter. Arthero and I are blowing this mage up. Although Sacred is taking quite a bit of damage, and we are really scared right now. I throw down the rogue. The rogue gets cycloned out of that. So we're getting some heals on for Sacred so that he can, you know, try to get some heals on himself. The rogue shadow steps over there. I'm walking real slow, trying to, you know, peel for Sacred while doing damage to the mage. The priest is over here with us. I'm gonna run over there, think about focus fearing him. Psych! Have Arthero throw him in a cyclone instead. Now we get his first ice block. I'm gonna take that off. Arthero's gonna go over there and bear bash the priest, while Sacred's over there tanking the rogue behind the pillar. And I'm like, ugh! I'm so Nova'd all the time, but I don't care because we got the mage in a really bad position, trying to get some damage on him. I get stunned, probably by the rogue. I get polyed out of that stun. They're over there. Sacred probably already had to bubble. And I'm just wondering, like, what are we gonna do now? We got to make this happen. Throw it on the priest. Get polymorphed again. Get Asian dispelled out of it by Sacred, I think. Now, they've got... It looks like the mage stole Sacred's Aura Mastery, so that's another cooldown that Sacred doesn't have to help himself survive. I get blinded, but the mage is blinking out in the middle, trying to get his evocation off, and I'm like, Kume, Kume. So we get the rogue and a cyclone to peel for Sacred. I'm going to Blade Storm just so I can move my character a little bit. With the Colossus smash up, Blade Storm's still going to do a lot of damage to that mage. The priest is a little bit LOS. He has to try really hard to come back in LOS. He has to pop his inner focus, but since he's just, you know, running over here like a boss, I'm able to focus fear him, and then Arthero and I land the kill on that mage. So, despite their efforts on unbalanced map, that RMP couldn't quite kill Sacred, because Sacred is a champion and Arthero peels like a beast, and we laid out enough damage and CC to kill that rogue. So now we see this comp, we're like, what the hell? This is, we see the druid buff where we're like, is this like priest boomkin? And then we're like, oh no, it's a dispel cleave. Double healer with a resto druid. And I'm like, man, fuck your dispel cleave. I'm just gonna try to kill this DK right off the bat. Focus charge, focus throw down the priest. Get a lot of damage on the DK. But we realized quickly that we're not gonna be able to kill this DK with 2 healers. And unfortunately, this priest is probably gonna start mana burning any second now. So what we're gonna do is just gonna go on the priest. Because we're pretty sure that if we put enough pressure on this priest, DK, I mean, Sacred's not going to die to a DK on his own for a while. And we can put a lot of pressure on this clothy priest, because Resto Druids can't heal through shit. So, Resto Druid's popping his tree form. We're just like, okay, you know, that's cool and all, but we're probably still going to kill your priest. I have to, you know, strut my stuff over there to get a charge stun so I can get some rage. And this Druid is still in tree form, and has hardly been able to get his priest above half health. So, he's going to try to hard cast a Cyclone on me. I go ahead and eat it, trinket it after like 2 seconds because I'm like really good at the game. Charge the priest. We get our, you know, super speedy feral buff, and Arthero focus charges that heal. I'm like, I got next to him, and he's like, don't worry about it, bro. That motherfucker is dead. Get shit on with your little pansy ass double healer bullshit. Oh gosh, I'm having a lot of fun with this Kitty Cleave. Sacred and Arthero are absolutely monster players. And we're getting our comp down. We're getting our CC chains together and everything. So if you guys want to see more from this Kitty Cleave with Sacredheals and Arthero, let me know because I'd be more than happy to bring it to you. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.